Thank you. A Minnesota Supreme Court ruling this week is prompting an outcry from victims and victim advocates of sexual assault and helping to move along a bill in the legislature that would update the state's laws on what it means to be mentally incapacitated. Our Sarah Danek is live tonight in St. Paul with that story. Sarah.
Yeah, BC, we spoke today to a victim of rape who says this really feels like victim shaming. But she says some updated legislation being discussed here at the Capitol is a step in the right direction.
Frustration, disappointment, and also not shocked at all.
As a lawyer, Megan Curtis wasn't surprised by a ruling earlier this week by the Minnesota Supreme Court.
Their job is to enforce the law as the legislature writes it. And when something is seen as ambiguous, it makes it hard for the courts, and they don't want to overstep their role.
But as a victim of rape herself, she's devastated for the victim.
Women should be allowed to drink and become intoxicated and not feel as though they're going to be raped. I mean, it just shouldn't happen at all.
What the state's highest court ruled on Wednesday is this. The definition of mentally incapacitated does not include a person who becomes drunk after voluntarily consuming alcohol or drugs. The decision reverses a 2019 rape conviction and orders a new trial for the man convicted of raping a woman in Hennepin County while she was drunk.
I'm hopeful that, especially in light of the Supreme Court decision that came out, people realize the sense of urgency that we have with this needing to pass this bill.
It's a loophole in the state's criminal sexual conduct statute that Representative Kelly Mueller has been working to change. She introduced legislation earlier this year in the House that's had bipartisan support.
Our legislation would provide the tools in the toolbox that a prosecutor needs to be able to charge a case when a defendant knows or has reason to know that the victim is intoxicated to the degree that she's incapable of consenting.
Megan says she'll be pushing her legislators to act and hope others do too.
Ask them to vote this bill through, and make this change so that this doesn't happen again to another victim.
And that House bill now moves on to the Ways and Means Committee. Representative Mueller hopes that it gets to the full House floor for a vote next month, which is also Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Meanwhile, there is a companion bill that is being discussed right now in the Senate as well. We're live tonight in St. Paul. Sarah Danek, Fox 9.